Okay, so here it is. It is our Yummy Warrior TTT today, where we are going to tell you, okay, how this superhero is going to help with our immunity as well as our respiratory function. Okay, so before that, if any one of you would like to turn on your Malay translation, you can actually click on the interpretation button on the below, okay, of our Zoom. Okay, you can see interpretation, you can click and then you can click Malay, okay, for Malay. If you don't need, you want my annoying voice, you can just off the translation, okay? All right, we will have Kak Hasna. Thank you so much for helping us for this Malay translation. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today, as I have mentioned, we are going to talk about respiratory as well as immune system. Okay, so maybe you might be thinking, why respiratory? Why this time we want respiratory? Okay, so I'm going to share you the slide now. Okay, so Yummy Warrior is meant to be everyone. Forgot to silence. Sorry, hold on. Okay, technical problem. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so as we can see, this Yummy Warrior is for everyone, from old to young, everyone can take Yummy Warrior, okay? So it's a protection for our family. All right, so we breathe in 22,000 times. As I say, why we talk about respiratory is because we breathe in 22,000 times. My also don't have this money, 22,000 times. That's a lot, okay? If you have no idea, today we are going to talk about this, and we actually breathe in up to 1 million microbes into our body every day. Every single day, 1 million microbes, which is microorganism with 1,000 different types. Okay, we can see like, wow, a lot of 1,000 different people coming into my body. Okay, that is kind of serious, and that's a lot. Okay, and we need to know that when we breathe in this kind of microorganism, it's not always bad. Okay, there's some good, some of them has nothing to do with your body. Okay, they won't hurt you or anything, but there is also bad microorganism. So that is why we are going to talk about respiratory. Okay, so when we talk about, just now I talk about microorganism. So I say, okay, that's a bad microorganism. We also have good microorganism. So part of good one is probiotics, as we all have so familiar about that. Okay, even auntie at pasar also know that. Okay, probiotic is good for your gut. Oh, okay, eat already. It's good for going to toilet. If anyone who always go to toilet eat already, I also don't know how. She read, be read. Okay, so probiotic is actually a good thing. Okay, for our living microorganism. Okay, it's a good living microorganism for our body. Okay, so it's actually, we needed this probiotics in our body to balance out the microorganism to make it better to work for our body. Okay, so it's not I'm talking about it, is the World Health Organization say that living microorganism, which is probiotic, that category is good. Okay, so you might be wondering, okay, so before I'm taking this probiotic, I feel that my gut is like this. After that, my gut is like that. It's actually not only affecting our gut, it's actually what you have taken into your body. You are what you eat, right? So whatever inside your body, in your gut, actually affecting everything, included immune system and also respiratory function. Oh, you might be wondering how it affects. Okay, so this is the picture. Okay, how after we take probiotic, okay, or yogurt, okay, you always buy yogurt as it's contain probiotic, and then it actually affect the microorganism inside our gut and also the respiratory microorganism. So they will actually talk to each other. They will be like, oh, how are you doing? I'm so good. If the gut say I'm so good, okay, send signal, and then actually our immune system will respond first. Our immune system will be like, oh, you are good. Okay, so I'm good also lah. Okay, so when immune system is good also, then it will pass to the lung. So the lung will benefit from this, okay? So that's why so important that we keep our lung and also our gut healthy, okay? Because both are related and also affecting our immune system, okay? So this extra knowledge, if you don't want to know about it, it's okay. But if you wanted to know, I'm very happy, okay? This extra knowledge is actually in our gut, right? The microorganism in our gut is actually affecting even our brain. So some people, they have this depression. It's actually also have certain kind of microorganism in our gut. That is actually clinical proven. So I didn't show this today because it's just, some knowledge extra, okay? Just to let you know, actually, our gut is very important, and to keep safe by having good microorganism is very important, even for our mental health, okay? So today we are going to talk about respiratory. When we say respiratory with probiotic, we need proof. So 1 out of every 4 consumer, which is 25%, is actually having the resistance of cold and flu, okay, after taking probiotic. So that's why we need to have this kind of good probiotic in our. All right. So next one, this technology in Yummy Warrior is called Protect You, okay. How to protect is by having protection, reduction, and enhancement with patented stability technology. So you might be thinking, what patented stability? What's that? So complicated one, okay? So I'm going to bring you through a little bit from there, okay? So I will bring you through every single one with a little bit details. If you have any question, feel free to ask me, okay, in the comment box, and I'll answer after this, all right? So protection, reduction, and enhancement, it's what we're talking about from getting Yummy Warrior. Okay, so Yummy Warrior, okay, sounds very fun. Okay, it's definitely very fun lah. Okay, it's with chewable tablet. You can chew at home, at school, at work, everywhere. Chew only, okay, everywhere. Okay, chew only with premium and unique probiotic strain. Okay, we are going to talk a little bit more about that. It is called the Bifidobacterium lactis, BLO4. You might be thinking, what is this Bifido? Just now you talk about probiotics, suddenly now Bifido one. Okay, so it is actually a class of probiotic. So probiotic has a lot of different type. Okay, even in yeast, in yogurt, in baker, everything has different probiotic. But in this, we are going to talk about Bifidobacterium. Okay, so you don't have to remember the whole sentence of the name. Okay, maybe you can just say that it's BLO4. Okay. And together in Yummy Warrior, we are not only have probiotic, we also have yeast beta-glucan. Together, they kawin, okay, they get married, and then they are very happy to provide a very healthy life for us, okay? So this is a most natural yeast beta-glucan from Germany. So we are going to talk about how special is that, huh? You say from Germany, how special is that? I'm going to dig into it, all right? So overall, Yummy Warrior is BLO4 bacterium, okay, plus yeast beta-glucan together. So Bifidobacterium, okay, you might be thinking how it actually could help with my body, my gut though, okay? So everyone actually knows that every time we are sick, we go to clinic, doctor will give what? Antibiotic, right? Okay, that's a little bit evil for me, because to me, antibiotic is not so good for me, okay? Because we know that antibiotic, it's gonna kill the bad germs in our body. At the same time, it also kills the good germs, the good microorganism in our body. So it is not so good to take a long-term antibiotics. So when we have this study, we can actually tell that, oh, actually, if you take Bifidobacterium, it can actually help with those who take antibiotics. In a way, it's like it can help with your gut microorganism, okay? So after taking Bifidobacterium, you can see placebo and probiotic, they have a different count of this good microorganism, okay? So that's how it helps to increase or maintain the good, healthy gut. And this Bifidobacterium is also a award-winning strain, all right? Based on clinical study, all the physicians actually would prefer having probiotic and also Bifidobacterium, okay, for respiratory health. That is the main point of today about respiratory. Breathe in. Yeah, that is respiratory. All right. And this Bifidobacterium is actually having an excellent stability study and also patented technology on stabilization process of the probiotic. So we know that this Bifidobacterium is actually stable, and also with our patented technology, it is very good, stable, and also it's not going to die after going to our body. Why I say die? Because our body inside, I mean gut area and also bowel, that's very acidic, okay? So a lot of things actually go into our body, they will die off because too acidic, they will kill all things, okay? So when we have this patented formula, after going into our body, our gut, and also bowel, it's not going to die off. And also you can see exit tolerance is up to 4+, which is excellent, the best. That's why we are going to use Bifidobacterium like this, okay? Then you might be thinking, okay, so I need to put into fridge lah after I buy, is it? Like I eat yogurt like that, have to put into fridge before I eat, okay? No, this you don't have to do anything. Just put at room temperature will do. It's because very stable, all right? And resist to harsh condition as we talk about acid and also bowel. So don't worry, with this process, it's perfect, okay? Just eat at room temperature, all right? So benefit of Bifidobacterium like this, and we have talked about respiratory, and definitely respiratory is involved immunity, okay? So that's why it will actually reduce onset symptoms and severity of your cold or your flu, all of this, light flu thing. So when you get flu, it will actually help you to reduce the time as well. You used to feel very bad. Then after you take Bifido, you might feel not so bad, okay? The next time you sick, okay, you have to take certain time to actually feel the difference for your body to work better, all right? And also reduce allergic inflammation, stimulate antibody response to oral vaccine. So stimulate antibody response is a very important thing in our immune system, okay? Antibodies is the heroes, the fighters in our body to fight against others. So when they help with antibodies, means for immune system is a good thing. All right, so maintain respiratory health in healthy individual and also reduction of risk of respiratory illness. So it is actually a better way to prevent, okay? Not for cure, but cure, it also help a little bit for your seriousness, okay? Maybe you feel bad, but this time you feel not so bad, okay? So it's better to start taking it before anything happens. Okay, so clinical studies of this Bifidobacterium, it's stated that for respiratory infection, it actually helped with 27% decrease of this incident. So if you used to have this seriousness of getting respiratory or, some allergic, some of the people get allergies, allergies easily. But after that, they reduce 27% of this. So this is how Bifido could help. So another study is talking about this probiotic group versus placebo, okay, which 15% lowered compared to placebo for this virus detection. So first, both have the same virus, but after taking probiotic, the virus count has dropped, which means it affects our immune system. Right? So that's why we should take Bifidobacterium like this. Right. So then we go into the next partner of our Bifidobacterium, which is our beta-glucan, all right? So if you haven't heard about beta-glucan, today you're going to learn about beta-glucan as well, the yeast beta-glucan, all right? So you're going to know about how this actually works for our immune system as well for our respiratory. So type of beta-glucan, that's different type of beta-glucan. A lot of you have heard of, oh, the oat have la, barley la, rye la, they all have this beta-glucan. I think a lot already, okay? So actually they work differently compared to this beta-glucan. It's because specific strain, okay, specific chemical structure that actually affect the function in our body. So this is why bacteria is good for our gut system, and then cereal is better for heart health, and then fungal is immune system, but yeast is the best for immune system. That's why we should use yeast because it has this chemical formula, which is the best to work for our immune system. All right. So this is called the long beta 1316 glucan. This you don't have to know. Okay. We don't have to be chemist. Okay. We just know that it is best for immune system out of the other beta glucan. Okay. So the benefit of yeast beta-glucan, you might be thinking, how? Okay, it's going to reduce your upper respiratory symptoms, as we talked about just now, decrease rate of common cold symptoms. So symptoms, it's a very, very serious thing to me, actually, because I feel annoyed when I feel sick. I can't really work. So you feel very stressed when you can't work. In a way, it's affecting your life overall. So symptoms is really what I would like to reduce. So I think this formula is perfect to reduce symptoms, right? Shorten the average duration of an episode as well. So you used to sick for 10 days now. 5 days, gao dim, okay, done. I'm happy again. All right, maintaining your immune protection as well. So as I say, it helps with antibodies, so that's why it's good. Okay, so the next one, it's gonna be why it's our yeast beta-glucan, so special from Germany. Okay, just now we see already, from Germany, so what? Okay, so it is actually having this patented technology where we can harvest, I would say harvest or extract, okay, extract the most pure, okay, the purest beta-glucan, okay, from yeast. Okay, so when you get yeast, right, you wouldn't get the beta-glucan straight, you know. It's not yeast, it's beta-glucan. But inside yeast, there is beta-glucan. Then how we get beta-glucan is by extracting them out. So this formula is having longer time to extract it out, obviously, because it wants the pure beta-glucan. It's not using the harsh chemical taking out the beta-glucan. Yeah, I mean, chemical is fast. It's fast. You can produce a lot very fast, but in this case, our product, we use a slower process, okay? slow, okay, to produce beta-glucan. So after we produce this, the purity is excellent. Why is it excellent? It's 85% of pure beta-glucan can be extracted. That's a lot, okay? And also 22% of binding action, where they will bind to macrophage. We will talk about it later, okay? They'll bind to the cell, and then it helps with our immune system. So that's all you need to know about. It's like this patented formula, and it provides this pure beta-glucan, very high percentage, and then good binding action. All right. So this is why we say that this formula is the best. Okay, I will let you to breathe a little bit because that's quite a lot of information, I understand. Okay. So I think I will stop like 10 seconds, okay, to let you think about it. Okay, Yummy Warrior is what again? Okay, it's probiotic and as well yeast bacteria. All right, so if you don't remember what probiotic is that, okay, Bifido, you just remember BLO4. That's the thing, okay? Yummy Warrior, what we can do, okay, look at this slide. What we can do is to protect, enhance, and also reduce. Protect is by protect ourselves from infection. Enhance is by getting faster to recover, getting shorter time to recover, okay? So in a way, it's protect yourself from getting sick. And also if you get sick, it will make it shorter time to recover. Together, these two formula, right, together, it will cause reduce in symptoms. So as I say, you're having for very hard to breathe, cannot work, my brain cannot work, you know, okay, this kind of condition. Okay, I don't like it. So if you reduce the symptoms, it's a good thing, all right? So together, they will reduce the symptoms of you having this kind of hard breathing, flu, headache thing, okay? So how it gonna protect you, okay? Don't worry when you look at this kind of a very scientific thing like type 1 interference. It's a good knowledge, okay? If you can remember, you can, okay? If don't, it's okay, okay? You just have to know that how actually Bifidobacterium could help with our fighting cell, okay? What is fighting cell? It's included all this type 1 interference, antigen presenting cell, NK cell, T cell. They are working in our body to actually fight against pathogen, the bad guy in our body. So this could actually improve the level of them, having them more activated in our body to actually work better, okay? This is how Bifidobacterium could help protection, all right? So this cell, as I say, if you remember, you remember. If don't, you just remember it helped with the fighting cell in our body. All right. And then reduce the symptoms. As we say, it actually reduced 27% as we go through the study just now for URTI, respiratory tract infection. Okay, within 2 weeks, control within 2 weeks. Okay, so it actually speed up quite fast to get recovered. So that's why it is reducing the symptoms. And we have enhancement. Beta-glucan train the immune system. Hey, immune system, work, hello. Wake up, okay? So that's how beta-glucan actually work in our body, okay? It actually binds to a, I would say, eating cell in our body, okay? Because this cell in our body can eat up the bad guy in our body. So I would say that this beta-glucan actually help with our eating cell. how it helped, actually bind to the eating cell, and then this eating cell will be like, oh, now I become more sensitive already. When I see bad guy far away, I can detect already, bad guy, then it will go there and eat it already. So it is how beta-glucan actually activated our eating cell. It's like, oh, faster, go and eat faster, like this, okay? So this beta-glucan is actually training our cell to work faster and activate the further immune cell in our body as well. So it's not only about the eating cell. After eating cell, they eat up these pathogens. It's good to produce more of the fighting cell. Then the further one, we don't have to explain more. You just have to know it actually mainly help with the eating cell. Okay. Then furthermore, all of the factor will come out and fight. The faster it fight, the better lah, because we don't want to fall sick. That's why it reduces the symptoms as well. Okay, so that's how it actually helps with our immune system. Okay, so this is the perfect combination. Why I show, because our Bifido can help with modulate our immune system. Just now we explained, and then we have yeast beta-glucan to help with boost immune system. Together, they can reduce the symptoms having this kind of infection, flu, and more. That's why this is a perfect combination for respiratory function, because everything like cold, flu, respiratory infection, these could help. Together, they works wonder. Okay, so target group, we might be thinking, I can eat or not? Okay, can, okay. Any age can eat, okay, as long as you are 5 years old and above, okay. Actually, younger can eat also. You just have to find your way lah. I think they want the land one. Okay, if you think that they want the land, okay, they can take. But usually we encourage like 5 years old and above, they can start eating already. Right? So this for our future is definitely needed because they are going back to the school. Wow, very scary, going back to the school. Okay, when this announced, every parents very panicked already. Wow, going back to school. How many count now? And then they look at the number. Wow, my sister is like that. Okay, my sister is like, oh, no, you cannot go back to school, okay? So now my niece is going back. It's because she's elder, okay? Then my nephew is not going back because he's younger. So I think all of the parents is very kanchiong, okay? If you kanchiong about the children, okay, you should take this because before they're getting any interaction with other kids, going back to school, of course, play with friend, talk with friend, right? So before they are getting into that, we should start to protect them already. And the count for kids getting corona lately, it's very, very crazy. So you should be taking care, okay? Then we have protect ourselves for smoker, sinus, and allergy. Just now we talked a little bit about allergy. So if you have allergy problem, you will find improvement after taking this Yummy Warrior. Then protect our loved one, okay? So we have haze and pollutants, we have viral infection. Always good to actually protect ourselves before anything happens. All right, so Yummy Warrior, what is so special? Okay, Yummy Warrior is special because we have 3P. First of all, potency, because we have high purity of yeast beta-glucan. How pure? Just now we talk about it, right? It's because this slow process and then they extract the very pure yeast beta-glucan, okay? And as well, Bifidobacterium like this come with 3S. 3S is included safety, okay? It's similar to our gene sequence. That's why it's very safe, don't worry. And then scientifically proven, it's tested, it's safe. And stability is guaranteed count because coming into our gut, our bowel, it's safe, it's being absorbed to our body. All right. Then second P is peace of mind. We are non-GMO, GMP, and HACCP certified, okay, which is safe. And also don't worry, you can eat all up, okay. And safety, RNA testing for every batch of this product, okay. Pleasure, okay, of course, pleasure because it is chewable tablet, all right? Everyone will be very happy eating it instead of eating it like pill, okay? So now we can we can eat like that, all right? It tastes good with natural sweetener and flavor. So it's almost good for everyone, okay? Don't worry, when you eat it, it's gonna be safe. All right, recommended dosage for children, 1 to 2 chewable tablet. Out is 2 to 4 as you wish. If you feel like, wow, I'm very weak, then you can take 4 lah. If you feel like I'm okay lah, 2 or 3 will be enough. So in conclusion, we have Bifidobacterium lactis and yeast beta-glucan in one bottle. These two heroes come together, works wonder by having safe, effective, stable for our Bifido. And then yeast beta, we are natural, pure, and effective. That's why they can work wonder. This is our patented formula, which can give the result. And if you're thinking about, oh, then if I wanted to have strengthen immunity better, how? Okay, then you can take Alpha Hex and Xenergy for normal immunity boosting. And then for Yummy Warrior, it's better for respiratory. So you will focus on respiratory by taking Yummy Warrior. So it's a better formula for respiratory. And then reducing symptoms. If you already fall sick, unfortunately, then you can take Kington together out of mineral. Our body need at least 70 minerals. So taking mineral is definitely helping our body together with our ecstasy. Okay. So with Yummy Warrior, together it works for reducing symptoms. And then nutrition support, we have ELKEN Spirulina, everyone's favorite, and also ELG6 for nutrition support. Normally, you can take them. I think every day you can take them. And then maybe you have some sickness, you can definitely start with your Kington already. And then for normal immunity, if your children love Yummy Warrior, can give them one. And then maybe Alpha Hex or Xenergy 1, 2 is enough. Then yourself maybe take 3. That's good for immunity.